Hi and welcome back to Healing Gems. So I'm just doing a quick video. We're in amongst the coronavirus right now. The world is on lockdown. People are starting, especially in the UK this week, to have their lives really affected by COVID-19, whether that be, working from home, not being able to work. Personally, you can't go out and see people, and especially with Mother's Day coming up tomorrow in the UK, a lot of people won't be able to go and see their loved ones. And for those of us who have pre-existing illnesses, whether that be chronic fatigue or other things like diabetes, asthma, heart conditions, etc., it is a massive worry for all of us. Whether you're healthy or not, it's a massive worry, but especially for people who have underlying health conditions, it just adds that extra layer of anxiety. So I just wanted to do a quick tap-in sequence in order to try and help reduce some of that anxiety, try and bring about a bit of positivity in a time where maybe we feel there isn't much positive elements around us in our life. But in every crisis, in every period of adversity, that's really where we can develop our own inner strength, and really we get to see what we're made of. And for those of you who have had chronic fatigue or are going through chronic fatigue, you will know what I'm talking about. In times where you feel like your whole world is crumbling around you in pretty quick time scale. This is what I mean. There is this inner strength that is in all of us, which keeps us going. Hope, it pushes us forward. We know this isn't going to be forever. Yes, it's challenging, and it's going to mean that we're going to have to restrict what we do for the foreseeable future, whether that be 3 months or 6 months. We are going to have restrictions put on our lives, but we can always find the good. We can always find the positive in every situation. So I just wanted to do a short tapping round just to calm that nervous system down and, bring a little bit of hope and positivity back into your life. So let's start. Just tapping on the side of the hand. And if you haven't done EFT before, just copy what I do, say what I say. And if any other words feel more appropriate for you, then just swap them out. Okay, let's take a nice deep breath in and out. Even though I feel really scared by this coronavirus, I don't know what's going to happen. It feels like the world's gone crazy and I'm anxious. I completely and utterly love and accept myself. Even though I have so much fear about the coronavirus, not being able to see my family, not being able to go to work, being socially isolated from my friends. I choose to be calm. I know this will pass. It is all just temporary, and I completely and utterly love and accept myself. Even though I feel scared, I don't know what the future holds. I have to self-isolate. There's people panic buying. It's causing me to feel anxious. It's causing my chronic fatigue symptoms to flare up. And I'm not sure how long this is going to go on for. And I'm just scared. I completely and utterly love, honour and accept myself. Right, starting on the eyebrow point. This coronavirus is scary. We've never had anything like this before. This is unprecedented. I don't actually know what's going on in the world. It feels like it's melting down. It feels like the world is collapsing before my very eyes. And that's scary. It's really scary. And it's making me feel, fill in the blank here, frustrated, anxious, scared, worried. Under the arm. I'm worried that my symptoms of chronic fatigue are going to get worse. that the anxiety caused by the coronavirus is going to trigger me, and I'm going to start to develop more chronic fatigue symptoms. Deep breath in and out. I'm worried that I'm going to have to self-isolate. I'm worried that I'm going to get lonely. I'm worried that I'm not going to be able to see my friends and family. What happens if I can't see my friends and family? I'm going to feel so alone. I'm worried about my anxiety increasing. I'm worried about being depressed. I'm worried about myself. I'm worried about my family. I'm worried about my children. I don't actually know what to do for the best. And take a nice deep breath in. And breathe it out. Okay, so just check in with yourself, see if you feel any different. Has your anxiety levels come down a bit? What physically are you feeling? Anxiety symptoms have reduced. If they've gone up, then obviously we need to keep tapping. Okay, so let's do another round. Even though I feel really panicked. There's people panic buying food. I'm scared there's not going to be enough to go around. I'm worried about going to the shops just in case I contract anything. I completely and utterly love, honour and accept myself. Even though I'm finding it hard to breathe. My anxiety is so high. I'm worried about me catching it. I'm worried about my family catching it. I'm worried about not being able to go to work and be able to earn money. I'm open to feeling calm and open to feeling relaxed. And I completely and utterly love and accept myself. Even though I'm so scared that these physical symptoms are going to get worse, caused by the anxiety of worrying about the coronavirus, I choose to be calm and I choose to be relaxed. And I choose to completely and utterly love and accept myself. I feel scared. I feel scared. I feel scared. I feel anxious. I feel worried. I don't actually know what to do with myself. I feel angry that this is happening. It's stopping me doing what I want to do. It's stopping me going places. It's stopping me seeing the people that I love and care about. I don't like it. I don't know when it's going to end. It's literally turned my life upside down. It feels like life is on hold right now, and I don't know when it's going to get back to normal. So much worry about contracting the illness, about my parents or children contracting the illness, about there not being enough food left to buy, not being enough toilet roll left to buy, and it's causing me anxiety. It's causing me anxiety and worry. But maybe, despite these negative circumstances that we find ourselves in, despite that the world feels like it's falling apart and I'm not quite sure what to do, I know that it will pass. I know that there will be a challenging few months ahead, but it is going to pass. Nothing ever stays the same. And yes, I am probably going to have to make sacrifices, going out, not seeing people, staying in more. That's for the greater good. It is for the greater good. It is really for the greater good. For every person that stays in, it saves a life. I am helping the world. I'm helping my country. I'm helping my fellow human beings to stay safe. And that's worth doing, right? That is worth doing. So even though I'm feeling lonely, cooped up, I'm feeling stressed out, that I can't go out, that I can't see people, this is for the greater good. This is wartime mentality. This is like going back to the wartime where we all have to make sacrifices. We all have to make sacrifices. And that sacrifice right now is staying in, only going out when it's absolutely essential. Because my actions, my individual actions, are going to help save lives. My individual actions are going to help the country get back to normal. My individual actions mean this virus will be over sooner rather than later. So that's what I'm doing. It's absolutely worth doing. And I can do that. And I feel like I'm doing my part for society. I feel like I'm doing my part for society. I feel like I'm doing my part. I absolutely am. I feel like I'm doing my part. And I know this will pass. I mean, every disaster that's ever happened in the world has passed and life goes on. Every epidemic that's happened, it's gone and life carries on, maybe in a slightly different way, but it does carry on. So I can carry on too. I can make adjustments. I can do things differently. I can find different routines. I can enjoy the simple pleasures in life. I can enjoy a nice warm cup of tea with a nice biscuit, and that be something that I really take pleasure in and enjoy. I can practice my mindfulness. I can practice being in the moment. I can maybe do all those jobs around the house that I haven't got round to doing. There is a lot of things I can do to fill my time. So maybe I won't be bored. And maybe, I can use this time wisely to concentrate on my health. I can do more EFT. I can do more meditation. I can do some yoga. I can do breathing. There's so much stuff that I can do. Maybe I'll learn that instrument that I've been wanting to learn for years and years. So actually, there could be benefits to this. There could be some positives. I might not be able to see them right now, but I think that I'll be okay. I will be okay. I will get through this. We will all get through this. We just need to pull together and we're going to be fine. And take a deep breath in and out. Okay, so hopefully you feel a bit more positive. Obviously, tapping is not going to change the virus. It's not going to cure it overnight. There's people working on that. But what it will do is make us be able to cope with this situation, this change that's been forced upon us a lot better than maybe what we're doing right now. So if you have any questions, if you need any help in terms of EFT to cope with this, with the virus and your anxiety, or even just coping with your chronic fatigue symptoms, then, please feel free to contact me. I always answer every single message that I get. Please feel free to give the video a thumbs up, share it with people. The more people that do EFT, the better. That, in my opinion, is going to help keep us a much calmer nation in the foreseeable future. Okay, so from my heart to yours, take care of yourself, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.